All right, here we go. Fresh series coming at ya. Spawning up the top right for big. It is ShoWTimE. In the blue. And his opponent. Spawning down in the bottom left for Basilisk. It is Serral. In the red. And already something of note, not going to be going for an Extractor Trick 15 hatch. ShoWTimE is a player who is pretty well known for not hatch blocking. It doesn't mean he never will. He has started mixing it in, but he doesn't do it as often as many other Protosses. And Serral is going to be more than happy to just take his 16 hatch when he wants to. Now, it's not blatant enough, or not blatant enough, not enough of a tendency from ShoWTimE that Serral didn't just, he didn't just send the drone straight to the natural. So he still, of course, checked at the front and made sure that he wasn't getting hatch blocked. But this is going to be quite nice. All right, ShoWTimE. Did he? Yeah, he didn't even scout. I mean, this is very greedy, but he's going to get away with it. He is going to get away with it for sure. This wasn't gas first, was it? He is sitting on a lot of gas. Maybe it was. Actually, I think it might have been. I think this was, in fact, gas first out of ShoWTimE. So this is the kind of stuff that I do like to see against players like Serral. Serral is probably not going to 12 pool you. He's not a dark. He's not a... Well, dark is the one that it comes to mind when... He's not dark. So the likelihood that he's going to 12 pool you is very low. And yeah, no chrono boost either. Yeah, with when the cybernetics core completed, and the fact... No, he's still got a late warp gate. Okay, I think this might actually just have been a standard opening, but with no scout. So ShoWTimE just has a little bit of extra pocket change. A little bit of extra money in the bank. In this case, so... Okay. ShoWTimE just making sure... Yeah, his Adept completes. And there's no funky timing with like a pool first, I guess, for the lanes to get in. Serral, look at this. He is very wary. Nice scouting from Serral. Obviously, ShoWTimE isn't doing anything like a proxy Stargate, but he could be. He absolutely could be. And Serral really crossing his T's, dotting his I's here, and I do like that very much. That is... It's just smat. It's just smat. It's highly educated play. Serral, he's a smat guy. He's just super smat. Adepts are going to cancel their shades. They have this cool thing that I just noticed above their head. What is this? On top of like the... I don't know what they have, but that's like a peacock thing on the top of their head. There was like a couple of things that like hovered out of it. I want to see if I can see it again. I don't know if that happens like normally or what it is. We're going to see the first Oracle coming on through. This will obviously be the first big test. There's no second queen in the main base just yet. 3 queens at the third. Serral didn't have the Spore Crawler done in the main. He still doesn't, and still no second queen. But he sees the Oracle on the left side. He's going to be able to deflect this pretty effectively so far.
Successful.
And now he does have the double queen in the main base, and he will be very well defended. Ooh, Oracle at the natural does grab 1 drone. Nice job getting even a single drone against Serral, who is the king of defense, is already nice, and he's going to grab another drone here. A little bit unfortunate he grabbed the 1 drone that was already mining back to the base. So he ends up losing, taking like 1 or 2 more hits on the Oracle than I'm sure he would have liked to. ShoWTimE is a big fan, by the way, of this little Adept pressure while things are going on. Unfortunately, only able to get a revelation on 1 creep tumor. Has to drop the second one. Serral just going to pretty much instantly respread creep. And the creep spread is already looking great from Serral. ShoWTimE. Oh, we'll be able to find this additional creep tumor. Ooh, can he... Yeah, he'll get away. We should see a cancel on that shade. I wouldn't have actually hated if he'd committed. Just because the Lings were not right in position, but ShoWTimE, that's not the kind of lad he is. Oh my god. Oh, it's 2 sets of double Oracle. 4-oracle. Nice. Meanwhile, behind this, quick robotics facility. ShoWTimE will probably get quick disruptors behind this. He is a big fan of that. He's adding on the +1 weapons as well. Off the quick forge, and it will be the delayed Twilight Council, but it's coming down behind this. Likely going to be a charge upgrade. By the way, another 3 drones. ShoWTimE is really getting more damage than we usually see with these oracles against Serral. 6 drones may seem like a really small number, but against someone like Serral, that is actually a lot. That is a very significant number. By the way, Infestation Pit coming on in. ShoWTimE will be forced back here. Oh, double Oracle on the 3rd. Serral with the very quick reaction times. ShoWTimE does get another 2 drones, but he missed the target fire on the 3rd. Hit the Spore Crawler instead. Meanwhile, Lings on the 3rd base. They force a cancel on a cannon. It's not that high impact of a play. I think this is going to be Swarm Host. Yeah, there it is. 9 Swarm Hosts on the way. Yeah, he was banking up a fair bit of money. Ooh, that Oracle barely surviving. 4 Oracles is actually really useful against Swarm Hosts. Ooh, seeing this 7th gas might be a little bit of a misdirect here. But ShoWTimE's great. Oracle micro, he still hasn't lost one. Oh, Serral retargets though on this Oracle. Nope. ShoWTimE. Oh, he does get the scout. That revelation was very good. And now that's going to let ShoWTimE know he should drop stasis wards pretty much at every base. Serral, because the oracles have been so aggressive and so strong, the creep spread is not that far forward, which means the queen pull... Oh, Serral dropping creep, though. Very nice. That's going to be a good defense against these oracles on the aggression. However, he needs to drop this creep right now. Oh, nice target fire on the 1 oracle. Well, that makes things a lot more difficult here for ShoWTimE. And no stasis wards are a problem. There's 1 stasis ward somewhere. Serral going to instantly target down the robotics facility. He's going to take that down in record time and will gut the probe line at the nat. Oh, actually, the cannon buys a little bit of time. Still, 12 probes go down. This is rough. Ooh, nice force field. But instantly gets broken. And Serral going to be able to transfuse with the creep drop. ShoWTimE. Oh, he's in so much trouble right now. This stasis ward on the 3rd base basically needs to nullify, I think, the entire wave. The entire next wave, or I think he's going to get run over. But it might get it. Ooh, does Serral drop a single stasis or a single locust? No, he does not. That's an excellent stasis ward. That is exactly what ShoWTimE needed, and now he is going to chase this army back. Won't be able to clear the creep. That would have been really nice if he could have broken this position. That stasis ward was money. Absolute cash money. Serral behind this is adding on the Baneling Nest. He's getting a +2 missile. Nice force field. Will grab a couple of additional units. Ooh, these oracles, they can go to work on these Swarm Hosts, and they... Oh, well, they turned on their Pulsar Beam for a moment. I think he might have F2'd back. I'm not sure. Stasis ward. Serral with the manual land here. Not just attack moving. Archon count is getting very high. Nice dodges, though, from ShoWTimE. Pulling back from 1 Archon, lifting up the other. 11 probes go down. This is very sustainable for ShoWTimE. He's on 4 bases. And Swarm Host base play is kind of an all-in-ish type of move. Another couple of roaches getting taken down before the Corrosive Biles can break the force fields. Very good defense from ShoWTimE. That stasis ward really allowed him to stabilize. Ooh, Corrosive Biles will be able to get a couple units. Now the Swarm Host, though, they're going to find the opening I think they were looking for. Serral is manually controlling them. He can depower 4 gateways very quickly. Ooh, and we're going to see the Roach Ravager moving through the middle. Cannon's getting taken down. If he targets the Nexus... Oh, no, he's going after the pylons. Oh, actually, no, he didn't get that last pylon. Interesting. Roach Ravager fighting against this army. Ooh, Corrosive Biles do land on the Archons, but not going to take them down just yet. We also see Tunneling Claws and Burrow coming in from Serral. He is still very committed here. He's been doing such a good job of rotating the Swarm Host around. He's been doing it almost like just so sneakily. And now there's no Stasis Ward on this third base. Serral. Ooh, this time ShoWTimE is going to be on top of it. Nice Oracle usage here from ShoWTimE to push the main army back. Archon, one of them will go down very quickly. Meanwhile, probes are going to get taken down very quickly as well. The DPS of Swarm Host is insane. He can't get the Nexus, can he? No, but he gets another couple probes. ShoWTimE still can't get to that big supply explosion he's looking for. Oh, and he loses a couple of, well, big power units. That was Archon and Immortal. 2 Archons and an Immortal. Of course, Serral is losing Roaches, but look at the trades right now. The efficiency of Serral is ridiculous. Now, this is a huge Zealot counterattack coming on in. 2 very well-placed Spines, as well as a bunch of high-energy Queens. Oh, yeah, this base is not falling. Not with that amount of Transfuse. Ooh, Recall. Oh, it misses most of the Zealots. The only 2 Zealots that got recalled go down before the recall completes. Meanwhile, the Swarm Hosts, okay, did get deflected. Or rather, the Locusts got dealt with. Serral is about to be on Hive, and he can go into Broodlords. This army of ShoWTimE needs to hit a pre-Broodlord timing to be effective. And there is a decent-sized Broodlord or pre-Broodlord timing, but Serral, he is just chipping away at his opponent's army. Ooh, Banelings do have +1 melee, but, well, they're not going to have the best time against Archons, that's for sure. Corrosive Biles trying to nip in on the back of this army. Oh, War Prism not able to save that one Archon. And we can see that ShoWTimE, even though he's doing a great job, Serral is starting to slowly take the advantage in these multitasking situations. Of course, the Swarm Hosts are so difficult to deal with, but they are starting to really pull ShoWTimE apart. However, ShoWTimE's army value and army size are huge. And now it is his turn to start being aggressive, maybe? Oh, he's going to look to clear out a little bit of creep, at least in the middle of the map. I do like that. Blunting the creep spread of Serral. We do have +2 for both players. Ooh, Banelings. Oh, not going to be able to connect on the Zealots. Archons, though, kind of getting abandoned. How many of them go down? A lot of them. Corrosive Biles. Ooh. Almost getting some big friendly fire. No. Ooh, can we see a target fire? Nope. Okay, he's just going to let the Locusts get their trades. And they get a good number of Zealots and a few probes as well. Once again, Serral is just trading so efficiently. But ShoWTimE. Oh, he actually cancels the Warp in. Concerned about Serral being able to target that down. There is a Greater Spire on the way, but it's not done yet. And there's no Corruptors. Nice Force Fields. Oh, I was just going to say, we got Burrow move Tunneling Claws to be able to avoid those Force Fields, and that's exactly what Serral does. Saves 3 of those Roaches. And Serral maxing out, adding on more Banelings. He's about to be on 32 Banes. There are +1 melee Banes as well. Ooh, nice. Contaminate on the... Oh, look at that. He burrows as well. Oh, but the Revelation. Well, with the Revelation being used, all the Oracles are now out of energy. Not like they had a ton to begin with, but that really nullified it. Swarm Host able to take down another couple of Stalkers. Roach Ravager finding a little bit of an opening on the right side. We'll be able to get maybe 1 or 2 gateways. Oh, actually, the Corrosive Biles are really driving the army back. A couple more Archons getting taken down as well. Serral is doing so well with the Biles. ShoWTimE with a huge Immortal count. Serral not yet transitioning into Broodlords. We do see Zealots on the left side. They're going to be able to get a little bit of damage done. They'll be able to kill the hatch. But meanwhile, at the main army fight, Banelings flooding in on top of the army. Not the kind of units you want them to be fighting, and there's a lot of 2-1 Stalkers here. Well, I guess 2-1-1. Now a huge blink forward from ShoWTimE will grab a good amount of Roach Ravager. 37 Roaches in production. And they are soon to be +3 missile Roaches. ShoWTimE, ooh, I don't know if he should keep pushing here. Does he know that a Greater Spire is done? No, he does not. The Roach Remax is big. It will come down to the War Prism Micro a little bit. There's not a ton of Immortals here, but 4 is a decent number. Roaches do find one of the Immortals very quickly. Second one getting juggled very nicely. Ooh, Locust Wave not really needed for this fight, but it does get dropped. Nice juggling there from ShoWTimE, keeping the Immortals alive. This is still such a close game here. Oh, Archon does go down. ShoWTimE has been good with the War Prism Micro, but he could have been even better. Serral has just been so in his face for so much of this game. By the way, Serral finished the Greater Spire, has built +1 air on that. It's nearly done, and he still hasn't built Corruptors. But his Broodlords will pack a little bit more of a punch than normally they might if he gets up to them. Oh, we are going to see... I was going to say, I don't know about attacking in here. Even without static defenses, that is a lot of units in a good concave. And Serral, he's trying to get value with these Roaches, but he's struggling a little bit. Oh, as I say that, big Corrosive Biles kill an Oracle. Finally, one of those 3 that was remaining for so long goes down, and a couple of Archons died. This has just been constant, unrelenting trading. These Zealots are going to do very well against the Zerglings. Roaches need to be brought to the left side. Good job from ShoWTimE to kind of create an opening on this left side. He's trying to keep utilizing it, but it's not happening. Serral did get there in time. Ooh, that is a dead Nexus. Serral will take it down. He's even going to find a couple of Stalkers and a couple of probes to boot. Meanwhile, Ling Roach Ravager on the right side trying to get a continuation attack. No. ShoWTimE on 3-1-1 upgrades, whereas Serral, he's about to be on +3 missile and +2 melee. So these Banelings are going to be able to one-shot probes in about 5 seconds from now. Another Locust Wave getting fired out. There's not meaningful splash damage here. The Immortal count is huge, but the Banelings are going to soak up shots very well. Battery Overcharge gets popped. It gets a good duration, but there's just too much Zerg. It's been a great game on Royal Blood, but Serral will be able to take it down. And he goes up 1-0 in the series. What a frickin' slugfest. All right, here we go. A great game number 1. Spawning up at the top left for big, it is ShoWTimE. In the blue. And his opponent spawning down in the bottom right for Basilisk, it is Serral. In the red. That was such a long, drawn-out game between these two. Serral constantly hitting from multiple angles. Really, really doing well there. And ShoWTimE just doing everything he could and answering very effectively many times. But unfortunately, I think he just lost a few too many units than he needed to save with the War Prism. And I don't want to be too critical because, like, it's hard, man. It's hard to constantly pick up your units, always be in position, do everything right. But that's what it takes to beat a player of Serral's caliber, is you need to be able to do that kind of thing. And unfortunately for ShoWTimE, just a few too many times, I think he lost a few too many units. And actually, no, it wasn't even a few too many times. It was like every time the Locust Waves launched, or maybe every second Locust Wave on average, he lost like 1 Archon or 1 Immortal that maybe he could have saved with a War Prism. And if he does save those units, then instead of Serral being the one who's unrelentingly aggressive, maybe it's ShoWTimE who gets to hit that pre-Broodlord timing that he was trying to set himself up for. The funny thing is, Serral never made Broodlords, but he just kept chipping away at ShoWTimE. Inevitably, inevitably, inevitably. Serral taking all 3 drones off gas right at 100. It's always a nice, satisfying thing to do that properly. We are going to see a Stargate opener. No surprise. This time, though, ShoWTimE did go for the double chrono, which is very interesting. Even though he didn't get the hatch block, he still goes for the double chrono on the first two adepts. Do see the creep tumor getting dropped at the natural from Serral. ShoWTimE won't be able to kill this. It is simply not possible. Not possible. Is ShoWTimE going to try and commit with his double adept? He doesn't even send the second adept across the map, so probably not. This time, though, he does go for a Stalker as the third unit. And he's going to try and pair it with the Oracle. Well, not just going to try. He's going to pair it with the Oracle, and he's going to go for the kill on this Overlord. But, wait, where is the Adept? Okay, it is trying to come back home. Looks like it was able to get one Ling, maybe? Wait, what did it kill? Oh, it killed the Creep Tumor. Oh. Ooh, I don't know about this. The Oracle is going to be forced to stick around here for a while to make sure the Lings don't get the jump, and they do get the jump on this Adept. Will kill it off. Oracle has to use its Pulsar Beam. Serral, how many Lings does he have? Well, he's building more, but it's not going to be enough to kill this Stalker in time. Can he prevent it from retreating? No. Even if he had enough Lings right now, there was still this one Oracle here. This did occupy the Oracle's attention, though. Definitely. Definitely. Thank you very much. Oatmeal is delicious, by the way, for the tier 1 resub at 8 months. Thank you. Double Oracle on the bottom side. Serral does see it with the Overlord. And he's got the second Queen just popping out at the perfect timing. Ooh, ShoWTimE, though, is able to grab 2 drones. Meanwhile, 3 Adepts on the right side. There is... Oh, yeah, okay. With 3 Queens and a fair number of Lings, you're going to be able to deflect that. Wait, did ShoWTimE just... Okay, no. Oh, 5 kills, right, the Lings. I was like, how does he have 5 kills? Double Sentry going to warp in from ShoWTimE. Ooh, can he get the Oracle? It is dropping very low on HP. ShoWTimE was thinking about a dive into the mineral line, but he's like, it's only going to be with 1 Oracle because the other one's super low. So that ends up being quite good. Oh, Stasis Ward. Oh, look at that. Good job from Serral. Nice. He makes sure the Stasis Ward hits the drone out of range of the hatch, and now there's not enough energy to turn this on. He starts it up. 2 more drones do go down, though. Nice job from ShoWTimE. Does he go for the 4th Oracle? Not this time. He went for quick sentries at the 3rd. Will still be this quick robotics facility. But this time, did he get Immortals early last game? I thought he was going to go Disruptors. Was it an early Observer or just straight to Immortals? This is interesting. I wonder if ShoWTimE's just going to try and hit like a really powerful Charge Lot Archon Immortal timing. Serral, another Infestation Pit. It could be Swarm Hosts in both games. Oh, these sentries, hello? Oh my god, they're so lost. Okay, they will back away. Revelation going to clear up a little bit of creep. ShoWTimE. Oh, okay. Does pull that Oracle back. If Serral... Oh, he's going to be able to find this one Oracle. Never mind. I was going to say he might have gotten that Oracle. ShoWTimE. Clearly a little bit of fatigue setting in there as he loses one of the Oracles to 2 unforced errors, really. Now, does ShoWTimE manage to get the Revelation? Oh, he's going to see the Infestation Pit. That is good information here. And the hallucinated Phoenixes should see the Swarm Hosts pop out. Meanwhile, Lings, were they able to get anything done? No, not really. But another Queen dropping creep. This time, the Queens are not even that far away from their own creep. Ooh, Immortals. Well, mostly it's the Zealots. Serral doesn't really want to pick this fight. +1 weapons just completed, but he's going to try and jump this with the Locust Wave. Feels like Serral was going for a little bit of an opportunistic strike with these Locusts, but he's not going to be able to do much with it. And that means that, well, actually, he gets like a Zealot and a Stalker. Better than nothing. Ooh, now he's going to find a couple of probes. Oh, he's not really targeting with these. However, Lings on top of the fourth base, Lings and Roaches will knock down the static defenses before they can complete. And the Stalkers are in some trouble, too, that just warp in. They're not really in position. Blink is not done. So Serral is going to be able to find, I think, 3 Stalkers, but the base will survive. However, next wave of Locust is about to be ready, and I like that Serral's waiting for them and is going to just rally them all together. This is such a brutal position for Locusts to be launched from. They're so safe on the low ground, relatively speaking. And they're next door to your base. Serral, ooh, he goes up into the top of the minerals here. We'll just put the Swarm Hosts on hold position and just let them do their thing. I mean, it's attention forced out. And it does, well, kills the gas, kills the pylon, kills a couple probes. Ooh, now Serral says, no, no, no. I want to go and I want to get right in on top of this base. ShoWTimE's trying to maneuver around this. Stasis Ward, one of them is big. Second one is, or well, one of them is nothing. Second one is quite big. But it kind of acts as a force field against ShoWTimE a little bit. If he wants to go for the fight, he's going to have to blink forward. And you do not want to do that against this army size, I don't think. Meanwhile, Locust Wave is going to launch into the main base. Serral is battering down ShoWTimE's defenses, and I just don't think ShoWTimE has enough. Main Nexus, it is going to get targeted. This time, there's nothing to keep it alive. Locust had to travel pretty far, but they got the job done. And the Swarm Hosts are still, well, they're still alive. Meanwhile, Roach Ravager trading against the Blink Stalkers. ShoWTimE barely trying, well, not barely trying. He's barely surviving at this moment. +2 missile for Serral, getting close to completing. We're going to see the Stalkers have to blink back, but that would leave the Immortals exposed. And ShoWTimE, he knows there's nothing he can do. He lost too much eco. Serral had too much of an advantage. And Serral will close the game out and the series 2-0. Very well played by Serral. If you enjoyed that series, make sure to hit that like and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the flip side.